Hello, hello, hello. How are we doing, Mary?
Hi, I'm so good. How are you?
I'm doing good too. I am excited. Oh, thank you for fixing that. They would have been up in
So-
arms. Let me get this sorted. There we go. I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm excited for kind of the last few hours of local hack day at this point, if you can believe it. We're towards the end of the week.
I know, it's sad. I posted in my announcement today that it was bittersweet because it's our last full day.
I know.
Not our last day, last full day.
Last full day.
I'm not,
Or
not
night. It's not even the last full day. We are back tomorrow, though, is what we're both trying to say here. We have a closing ceremony happening this time tomorrow. But
yes.
Let's jump into it here. We've got plenty to cover today, as always. In case it's just your first day, and I know it actually is the first day for a couple of people, we will introduce ourselves here as well, of course. Mary, what do you got for the folks at home?
Yes. Hey everyone, I'm Mary. I work here on the events team at MLH. And my fun fact of the day is I had Korean barbecue last night. It was so delicious. Was celebrating a friend's birthday. And was just a nice little highlight of my local hack day weekend.
It's a friend and former MLHer, we might add.
Yes.
You know, it's exciting. On my end, I also work on our events team here. I help manage all of the folks on that team and make sure all of our events and things like that are awesome for hackers, just like each and every one of you. And after the stream today, I'm going to be doing some cooking, so you might actually get some photos in Discord of that. It depends on how pretty my food turns out, if you get photos or not. So we'll hope it looks good.
Photos either way.
Yes. I see some shout outs for the new jackets today. We appreciate the everyone always loves our outfits, you know. I feel like we have a career in fashion if we need to fall back, right?
We really do. Someone said I changed my location. I didn't. I've been here the whole time.
I love it. Oh, this is an awesome comment as well. Most I've learned in the whole of October. We'd love to hear it. I'm glad you picked up a bunch of stuff.
That is fully the goal.
Yes.
Love it. YouTube community holding strong today.
Yes. We had lots of awesome stuff happen yesterday, though. Of course, we do want to go through and recap some of that for y'all. Mary, do you want to walk us through these?
Would have loved to. Yesterday was amazing, incredible, a lovely day. Day 7 here at Local Hack Day. I pulled some stats for you all. Y'all earned close to 10,000 points yesterday, which is absolutely ridiculous. I had mentioned yesterday we had jumped up to 50,000. Today we're like 1,000, or not 1,000, less than 100 shy of 60,000. So wild to see that y'all are doing more each day of Local Hack Day. I was kind of expecting y'all to taper off at this point, but clearly I was wrong. So love to see this.
We do indeed. We had a ton of people visit us in Discord this week as well. This is over the course of the whole week, 5,500 Discord visitors. And I actually think that's probably lagging a little bit based on how the metrics normally look. I actually think it's probably a little bit higher than that. So super exciting to see that as well. I know I was chatting with Adam and some other hackers yesterday, and I think we're like 300 people away from 28,000 members in the community Discord, which is wild to me as well. So lots of growth there and exciting to see. Wild. Now, I believe we're going back to what we did yesterday here. Can you explain?
I can. I hopped off the stream yesterday and realized I had missed a bunch of really, really great Frankies that folks had posted. And I couldn't leave them off today. So we're doing round 2 of Frankies today.
Yes, our first one here. We've got a on brand for the event, particularly. Yes. I think here we've got the wizard or mage or whatever we're going to call it. Love to see it.
I like the pixel art on this. I also, when I first saw this, I thought it was like the white was teeth, but I'm realizing it might not be. I thought it was like menacing teeth.
I think it's to help define the mouth.
Yeah, it? I think you're right. Now that you say that.
Our next one here. This is so wholesome. I love this one. Warm by the fire, the little Christmas hat here as well. We love to see it. A little scarf. Adorable.
This one I love. I don't know what it is about like Frankie warming their hands over the fire is so precious to me. Like that detail is so cute.
Yes, love this. We've got another cool one here. I do like this art style quite a bit. I just the Frankenstein Frankie. I'm into it here.
Yeah, perfect little play on words. Love it.
Absolutely awesome. I appreciate again the like light color work as well, like just a little splash of color in the ear and stuff. Awesome job. I just want to. Okay, we've got like warming our hands by the fire, and then we've got beach vibes. Different directions, but both executed quite well. I like the inclusion of the folder here.
I know. I love this one. We have the folder, but then like the palm tree, the little umbrella in the coconut, the sunglasses. Like it's so good. So good.
That's great. You've got a little yoga in here. Oh, with a little cute little mushroom on the shirt too. I love it. I do appreciate. I love how everyone has like really jumped into that mushroom branding.
Yeah,
I'm glad that everyone's appreciating it for Look Like They Learn.
I wasn't expecting it to be like the symbol of Learn, but
yes,
it is.
I feel like with this mushroom up here in the logo, I feel like we maybe should have expected that. But,
you're right.
I like the mask here, staying safe. We like that. Another awesome one here.
Cute. And like Frankie's wearing kind of a little sweater in it. I think that's what I
almost like a little turtleneck too. And then I think our last one here as well, little like pirate vibes I'm getting here.
Yes. Pirate Frankie. Who knew Frankie was out at sea?
The folder's like a little boat. I could see that.
Oh,
that'd be super cute. I'm into it.
Yeah, I like it.
I'm getting more ideas here. Lots of awesome Frankies, as mentioned. I know there's some folks posting their coffees and things like that as well today. I know maybe spoilers. Actually, I think, in fact, a spoiler. Yeah. Our first mini event, in fact, Will is going to be running you through how to hack your coffee. Will is awesome. Great energy. I'm sure this is going to be a super fun event. Do you know anything about how he's brewing his coffee or like what he's covering here, Mary?
So I know a little bit. I know that he's making this event fun, whether or not you drink coffee. He's going to make it like he told me it was going to work if you drink tea or like anything else. I believe what he's doing is like some experiments around preparing coffee. I could be wrong though, but I know that was the plan a few weeks ago when we were talking about it last. But it should be fun. I think the theme here is just like hacking something that you cook for yourself, something you enjoy. So if you're not a coffee drinker, you're still going to have fun. You could go make a smoothie or tea, or, pour yourself a glass of water, however you want.
However you want to consume or drink something, we're doing it. Our next one here, Nathan is going to be back. What is Nathan doing for us?
Yeah, so Nathan's doing a Choose Your Own Adventure. We ran this mini event, probably 3 or 4 days ago now with Hannah. So we're going to be rerunning it today at 5 p.m. It was a ton of fun with Hannah, and I'm sure it's going to be just as fun with Nathan today.
For sure. And then double Will Lifford today. It's exciting.
Yes.
What is he back for?
So Will is back to actually end our technical sessions for Local Hack Days, the very last live stream, other than our closing ceremony, of course, that we have going on. So Will's going to do an Explore Artificial Intelligence session, 7 p.m. Eastern time today. You do not want to miss it.
Absolutely true. And so I already saw somebody asking for it here, that we want TNR. I believe we have been able to locate him, and he's going to come on. He has something he wants to like show off or whatever.
If he wants to make some sort of demo or something, it sounded like.
I'll be back. I'll let him get on here. So.
Okay. We'll bring TNR. I know that I know this was highly requested. So we'll bring him on today. Lots of We Want TNRs coming through in chat. I know it's so sad that it's the last day. Keep in mind though, build is just around the corner, quite honestly. So y'all can start getting ready for the next Local Hack Day, and we still have tomorrow. So no time for us to be sad about Local Hack Day ending. I will not allow it. What happens after today, I'm going to be covering this, so hang tight. I'm going to try to cover your question more in depth when we do our Q&A, but the TLDR is we have more Local Hack Days throughout the year and a bunch of other things for you to get involved in. Closing ceremony tomorrow is going to do a big dive on that, though. Hello.
Hello. I heard that people wanted to see me. They were wondering what I've been up to.
Yeah, yesterday I know I reached out, didn't hear back from you. It's fine. It's whatever. I hope you had a good reason.
I actually have quite the reveal here. I don't know if people remember at a knit, I was trying to determine who the new mascot was. I've decided here, we've got some cute characters on screen here, obviously. But I wanted to figure out, what's ahead, what's going to be happening at Build, what's going to be happening at Share. And through some sleuthing here, I've actually found out that if you just do /build at the end of this URL, you can see the next events, you can register, but we can already see the characters. And this repeats itself as well. You can do Share, and you can see the theming there as well. These are already live and just hidden away from us. But I discovered them first. I made it public. I made it known. TNR discovered it.
Yeah, I have some bad news. Is that okay?
I mean, no? What do you mean bad news?
This is like so awkward, but if you click in the hamburger menu, we actually had them live up there.
These weren't here yesterday. These weren't. I spent I was digging around on the website yesterday. It's looking at the index and things.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. It was a valiant effort.
Where's Ryan at right now? Is he updating the website in the background? Is that what's happening?
No, he's just taking a break.
I'm a little confused here. I got to be honest.
I feel guilty. If you would have told us this is what you were doing all yesterday, I would have just told you. Well, you're getting love in the comments if that helps.
I mean, I might as well check in, I guess, and then I mean, I don't know what else to say.
I
don't know what else to say.
Awkward. I'm sorry.
No, I mean it's totally fine. Didn't just spend all day yesterday sleuthing around for this information for the good of the community, only to be upset by a link in a menu.
Yeah. Did you learn something while you were sleuthing? Like, do you feel like you maybe?
Yeah, I mean, I learned a little bit about how websites are designed. I did index and some things like that.
I would say that's a win. Yeah.
I guess.
What if I gave you a point for it?
I didn't realize points were on the menu.
I could give you 2 points, one for build and one for learn.
It's been a really successful stream, Mary. I will look forward to receiving my points. And I will catch you all later on.
Bye, TNR. Wow, kind of an uncomfortable day, but it happens and we get through it. I love this comment. It happens. Life happens. It's okay. We are with you. A really powerful message for TNR. We do stand with TNR, and hopefully next time we see him, he is feeling a little better. This person asked, "What is this? I'm confused." Welcome to Local Hack Day Learn.
Hello. So I was watching the stream. Did he notice me add the links midstream?
I don't know. I couldn't tell.
All right, great.
All I know is he was upset.
I heard the bonus points thing. Hopefully that appeases him. But the websites are live. The branding's out there. Good for everyone to go check out. So I really like the theming we've got. Can we talk about it a little bit more?
Yeah, let's go back over to it. It was like TNR was so upset. I didn't want to focus on like how much I like it.
Yeah.
Because I felt
all right. So let's go to the homepage of Learn first here. So we've got like the cave theme, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we've got you like get out of the cave here, and you're now out exploring the you're there's like a little waterfall. You're out in like the jungle or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Dinosaurs super cute. I really like these this flower. I'm hoping that becomes like the mushroom. Yes. And the little Frankie on top of the helmet, just like poking over. And I love the laptop here too, even though obviously not a fantasy item. It's just
I didn't notice that.
I feel like it fits super well. I love it. And then finally, you take to the skies here. You've got like the little Frankies in the airship here.
So
the little cell phone. Super cute.
Wings. Yeah, I love it. Do you have a favorite?
I think I really like the waterfall setting more, to be honest. I think they're both extremely cute, but like this, I really love the poking over the top, like the little animal companion. I love it. So absolutely love it.
Fully agree. So much love for Vic in here.
Yes. Awesome.
True. They need something to hack. That's why they have the laptops and the phone.
Yes, absolutely true. So in addition to those websites being up, and you can obviously click, and we didn't actually show this, but you can click through and sign up on these as well, which you actually get points for as well this week. In addition to that, though, we do have some challenges that we wanted to talk about a little bit today. Particularly, we wanted to talk about missing challenges. Mary, you want to elaborate a little bit here?
Totally. So we talked about this a bit yesterday. I want to recap it and just give even more info today so everyone's on the same page. So if you missed any challenges, we have a couple steps you can follow to make sure that you can get some extra points and do some things that you wanted to talk about this week. So you can view all of the old challenges now on localhackday.mlh.io/challenges. We put them all in the week-long section. The way you're going to know that it's an old challenge is you're not going to see a way to submit it because you're going to submit it on our week-long form. We'll show you how to do that. You can pick up to 3 of these to submit for points. Obviously, you are welcome to do as many as you would like. You're also welcome to screenshot it and keep these for after Learn if you want to keep working on any of them. But these are up there in case you run out of things to do today or you really wanted to do one and you don't have it. Just go and submit those on the week-long form.
Absolutely. And did we, and I recognize in classic Mary and Ryan on the live stream fashion here, I didn't actually look at how many people completed this yesterday. I don't know if we want to up the number from 3 or not.
Oh, yeah, I didn't look either. Let us know in the chat. Do you all want to do more than 3?
Yeah, we can up that number. I think that's what we set yesterday, kind of impromptu, and we can update it again for sure. Also, in classic fashion, I am going to just jump us into our Q&A, especially as we're further along in the week here. I feel like folks a little bit more familiar with the process. We will give you the check-in code too, of course. TNR found is going to be our check-in code for today, and we will happily take. I'm already seeing people saying more.
Okay, cool. Let's do 6, 8.
Let's do 6.
6.
6, yeah.
Up to 6. The other thing I realized we did not have a slide for. This is my bad. Y'all probably already saw this on DevPost, but day 7 challenges and week-long challenges, all the submissions are going to end at 3 a.m. tomorrow. The reason we're doing this is we want to be able to finalize all of your points before the closing ceremony tomorrow. So 3 a.m., you'll see that on DevPost. Keep that in mind. 3 a.m. Eastern time.
Exactly. I saw a really good question earlier on here about what the difference was between learn, build, and share. Do you want to explain a little bit, and maybe even throw in a knit in there would be good?
Totally. So we have 4 events. 3 of them are local hack day events, and then we have a 4th one that we call local hack day style event. It's called a knit, but it's very similar. So local hack day, learn, build, share, and a knit. Learn is what you're at right now. And this week was focused on workshops, learning new skills. I would say the big goals of this week were learning new things more so than we wanted you to have fully working projects or demo videos or anything like that. It was about gaining these new skills. We're going to have build coming up in January. And build, although it's pretty similar in structure, really has this focus on hacking things together quickly. So it's going to be a lot of small technical challenges, small design challenges that just have you, jumping from project to project and building things. Then we'll have share later on in the spring. And share is all about showing off what you built throughout the year or throughout that week. So we're going to have a special focus on how to create demo videos, how to show off what you've done, how to, spin your resume and, just share with the world what you've been hacking on. And then we have a knit, which happens when our season ends. And it's this kind of bookend to our hackathon season. And a knit is all about getting ready for the next season, closing out everything we did. It's kind of this, bookend to the year and start.
Like a big celebration for the start and end, for sure.
And a knit stands for initiate.
Yes.
I know we get that question a lot.
Yes. I'm seeing lots of good questions that have rolled in during that explanation. So we'll go through some of these. But if you're confused about any of those events, I think the best way I'd summarize it is that they all have a similar structure and they're all intended to be kind of wider than a traditional member event hackathon. There's kind of that pick your own adventure type of style. But they all have lightly different theming to keep them interesting. We do different challenges at each one, have different sponsors, things like that, to keep them engaging and keep them different. So, some great questions that came in the meantime. Then, will you announce the best projects on DevPost? We have been opening up the gallery on each of the DevPost pages, so you can view all of the projects that were submitted. We will not be highlighting any projects specifically, though. The goal is for this to be a learning environment, low stakes, low competitiveness. So we don't actually highlight any projects specifically.
Here's another good question: how to submit challenges that were part of DevPost before. So if you're resubmitting one that was on DevPost, just give us a link to your code repository and submit it on the form. We're not going to create a new DevPost for those.
How to join MLH. You can check out our careers website if you're interested in any of our full-time or part-time positions. We do hire community members to become coaches, become fellows, become pod leaders, all sorts of awesome things. Check out our website for whatever is currently up there.
People are beating us to answer questions in the comments, which I love.
I do want to jump back to my score till now is 70. How will that help? Your score is just a metric for you to care about and you to be proud of ultimately. The thing I would keep in mind is I'd keep that score and I'd compare it to how you do at future local hack day events. Ultimately, it can be a marker for you to compare yourself with. But it basically means that you've done an awesome job here. I mean, 70 points certainly puts you in the top percentages of hackers here. And it's great work all around.
100%.
When is LHD build? Tomorrow. Not actually tomorrow. I think Mary and I would both, we'd struggle a little bit there. Local hack day build is January 9th through 17th, if I remember correctly off the top of my head.
That's right.
How were the animation effects on the LHD website made? Victoria, our graphic designer, created these. And I think they're just when you hover over them, it just shifts the relative position of that overlay or the image. They're all different layers that kind of wiggle as you hover over them.
Yeah.
It's showing an error in the build sign up page. If you take a screenshot of that for me and then open up a ticket on Discord, I'd love to help debug that and figure out what the issue is there. If you, I'd love to look into that more, honestly. I want to make sure that hopefully you're the only person dealing with that issue. And we'll get it sorted.
Shout out to this top 1% hacker.
We'd love to see it.
Apps.
Yes. Any other questions that we have from the crowd here? Mary,
today.
What was that?
I said they're going easy on us today.
They are going easy on us. How many referrals are there? I can pull that for them.
You got it?
Yeah, I got the scoring sheet open. Let me get this out of the way.
Drum roll, please, for this. Someone asked when can we receive stickers. So we will start getting those out in a few weeks. I wouldn't expect them, depending on where you're at in the world, for, what did you say, around like 2 months?
All right, I'm doing sorry, 867 referrals. And then in terms of stickers, 2 months is pretty fair. I'm hoping for them to be faster than they've been for previous events. We're not including face masks in them this time, so it should actually come to you a lot faster. But I would say 2 months is a pretty safe guess.
Well, how's the week been for you?
I love this question. I think good for both of us, right? I feel like we get better at organizing these each time, but there's like more things we want to do each time as well. So there's like a weird balance of like, I feel like we've really mastered some of the pieces of it, but there's obviously new things each time. And like, I think it's been good. I don't think it's been like overly stressful or anything like that this go around. What do you think?
I agree. I'm in the same boat. I've had a lot of fun. We're lucky that we have a very lovely group of hackers here. That definitely makes it all worth it. Someone asked when a knit will start. We don't have the dates announced for a knit yet, but it will probably be somewhere close to where it was last year in June.
It's going to be July more than it's going to be June. So in theory, it would be at some point between June 29th and July 6th, or it would be July, what would that be, I guess? We might do something like July 3rd through the 9th potentially as well. Mary and I have to decide the final date still, but it's kind of that first weekend of July is really what we try to capture there.
Yeah, we'll likely have the dates around build.
Yeah, for sure. How to subscribe to the Hacker newsletter. In any of the daily emails you receive from us, if you scroll all the way to the bottom, there's links that you can click to subscribe to them.
Someone asked, how can we be sure we've given the correct shipping address? If you aren't 100% sure, just refill it out. We take your latest submission to packpack/address. So just go fill it out again if you aren't sure, and then you'll know you have the correct one in there.
And when you fill it out, you should get an email back from Typeform or from MLH that says what the response was. So. Here's a good one. If I didn't check in one day, is that a problem? It is not. We say you have to check in each day to get your bonus stickers, but Mary and I are actually far nicer than that. We give you a couple of days of wiggle room at the very least. So as long as you've checked in for about 6 days, you should be totally fine. And if you did anything more than that, you're good to go for sure.
That's a secret, though, just for the real ones watching this stream.
Yes. What else do we got here? 2%.
Congrats.
Oh, here's a good one. do you travel too with MLH? Absolutely. During the non-pandemic times, Mary and I both traveled to events regularly. We're obviously very excited to get back to that once it's safe to do so. I know MLH is supporting our first hackathon with a physical component that we're traveling to, not this weekend, but next weekend. We've got a member event hackathon that we have coaches traveling out to. So we're starting to get back to it in the States here, but it's very much on a case-by-case basis. And honestly, like a weekend-by-weekend basis as things change too. So,
yeah.
Awesome. Well, I feel like we're winding down on questions here. Do we want to sign off and have folks follow up on Discord?
I think we can do that. I need to go get a cup of coffee ready for the next mini event coming up.
Awesome. Oh, yeah, true. I guess you've got a little bit of a time though. I think it's coming up in like 90 minutes, right?
Yeah. My coffee brewing method is lengthy.
Yes. You're going to grow the beans yourself over there, yeah? Awesome. Here's one last question I will take, and then if we have other questions, pop over to the Discord. But what's the difference between hackathons by MLH and hackathons sponsored by MLH? I think what you're actually asking here are maybe the hosted by MLH hackathons and then member event hackathons. So any hackathon on our event page, which I can just show you, I'll do like the visual example here. Let me pull that up for you. So any event on our 2022 season page, and you can get this by just going to events and then season hackathons. These are called member event hackathons. And these are events that are hosted by outside groups. Like this one is hosted by Volhacks and their organization. We've got Hack UMBC from the folks at Maryland, Baltimore County, right? These are all member event hackathons. A specific subset of these, though, are called hosted by MLH events. And these are things like Hack-O-Lantern, which take place on the MLH community Discord. These are run fully by our team. Functionally, there's no difference between them. It's just we wanted to ensure that each weekend during the pandemic, hackers had something they could do, and we wanted to make sure there was always at least one hackathon running, regardless of where you were in the world, that you could attend. And that's really the intention of those hosted by MLH events. Make sure fully open event for anyone who wants to participate, regardless of where you are in their world, because some of our member event hackathons have further restrictions on who can participate and things like that. Hopefully that clarifies it for you. Awesome. Alrighty, team, we are going to wrap it up here. If you have any additional questions, feel free to reach out to me or Mary in Discord. We are happy to answer those questions as always, and we will see you all later on. Sound good?
Bye, everyone.
See you, everyone.